Alright, what's up guys? So as you can tell it's more SPL. We're actually going into some Little Cup. Managed to catch this game live, got the replay here, and we're gonna give Little Cup a little whirl. Don't know too much about the tier, but we're gonna give it a whirl. Before we start though, I just want to point out that also the dimensions are kind of weird there, but basically BKC and Badass, I think, started a unofficial DPP OLT thing to revive the DPP ladder. So if you guys like DPP, go check that out, and I'll probably be streaming that and or be making a video of that sometime in the future. But anyways, we have ZoroarkForever versus OP. Zorark, not bringing Mienshao or baby Mienshao. What's it called? Mienfu. Yeah. Not bringing Mienfu. OP is, though, because Mienfu is kind of OP. All I really know about Little Cup is that there's a bunch of speed tiers. And, yeah, Mienfu plus Timber kind of messes ZoroarkForever up, but Gothita? Is it Gothita or Gotharita? I don't remember what the baby's name is, but that traps those, and it's good riddance. But anyways, let's go ahead and get it in. ZoroarkForever is gonna lead with Fungus as OP leads with Volibee. This is bad. And Zorak can't even sleep it because Volibee has overcooked. Also, it's nicknamed ZoroarkForever, so shout out to Zoroark and shout out ZoroarkForever. Bisharp is a pretty neat switch in though. Knockoff is probably coming, which is going to be unfortunate. No, U-turn. I mean, I guess the switch is there, and I guess you don't really need to knock. Maybe, does these things even carry knockoff? I don't know. But I guess U-turn is still just as viable of a play. And goes to Drillbur. I was expecting Timber. Why do all these baby names rhyme? But I guess it's just as solid. So Fungus is gonna come in, and Molever, Zork, Molever. That's hilarious, dude. But Drillbur's just gonna get rocks up, and Fungus can't really do anything because Volibee exists. Sledge Bomb does quite the chunklet. I expected that to do like 12, but 30% plus a poison would not have been good for Volibee. Especially because you can switch Bisharp in fairly safely, except these U-turns are chunking, and that's a crit U-turn. So now Bisharp is only at 39% health, and now there's Timber. I gotta sneeze, dude. Ew! Ew, but Timber can just Mach Punch right here. Fungus can come in all day, and it has regen. Oh, I'm dying, dude. But Volibee can just keep coming in on Fungus. ZoroarkForever is just making the correct play though on Sludge Bombing, and that's taking quite the chunk out of Volibee. However, Volibee is going to have to roost, which means Bisharp can come in now for free on the roost and threaten it out with like Iron Head knockoff and whatever. I'm guessing that it's just Dark Flying as well. And it might be regular flying or like normal flying or something like that. I don't know, but knockoff decides to come out, so I'm guessing that it's not a dark. I don't remember. Or maybe he just wants to knock off Berry Juice or Leftovers, or not Eviolite, or whatever. And then knocking off Eviolite off Timber is pretty cool, and then ZoroarkForever makes a super duper cheeky play and goes for rocks as OP predicts knockoff. So yeah, team matchup was not in Zoroark's favor, but he's playing very well to try and get around that. Here's Fungus though. Fungus doesn't want to get knocked off, but Sludge Bomb is probably going to hurt. But ZoroarkForever making the correct play, predicting OP to not go to Volibee right there and going for Spore. So now Timber's asleep. And Timber's a pretty big threat, so ZoroarkForever's in a fantastic spot. OP is going to go to ZoroarkForever. As he goes to Chinchou. And that's going to be real good because I think he's probably predicting Volibee, but catching Drifloon and forcing Drifloon to take damage is even better because Drifloon is spooky. And then, of course, Chinchou can threaten that out. Chinchou can just go for Volt Switch, Chunks, Timber. And now Poniard comes in. I think I've been calling it Bisharp, but it's Poniard. It can just come in, and Timber stays asleep, and now Timber goes down. However, he still has that second fighting type in Mienshao, or not Mienshao, Mienfu, so that's not very good. It doesn't want to switch into Fungus because Fungus is crucial for other reasons. It's nice to switch into Chinchou. Chinchou gets chunked. Like I said, Mienfu is pretty much broken in this tier. I don't know why they don't do something about it, but I guess the LC people like it, so it's whatever. So now Magnemite's going to come in. I don't really know what Magnemite's going to do to Chinchou, so I would have just Hydroed right there, but maybe Magnemite can actually do something. So he just Volt Switches in, goes to his own Timber. But Timber probably isn't going to be taken... Never mind. Everything does so much damage. But Timber gets chunked, but Timber can Drain Punch. It might want to knock off, though, predicting Drillbur. So we'll see. No, he just plays it safe, goes for Drain Punch. And that's good. And then, oop, there's Berry Juice. Shoutouts to Berry Juice, but now Timber's looking real healthy. There goes Rock, so Volibee and Drifloon just become bigger threats. However, Timber's getting back to full health, and Timber can take a few of these hits, fire off attacks, and be looking in a good spot. Another Drain Punch is going to be able to take out Drillbur. So next time Zoroark gets rocks up, then he won't be able to spin those away. Plus, Timber gets a lot of HP because Drillbur has naturally high bulk or high HP. So there's ZoroarkForever making another strong play, staying in on Volibee. I don't know if Volibee carries anything that can threaten Timber, but he just stays in right there. And yeah, there's Knockoff, predicting the switch. And Magnemite's not going to enjoy that. And then Mach Punch comes out. Magnemite's definitely not going to enjoy that. And now Magnemite goes down, and despite a team disadvantage, ZoroarkForever is actually up 6-3. Drifloon's going to come in, though. And it's going to sub. It's probably like sub Lychee with Unburden or something. Just because Flight Gem doesn't exist. I know that used to be a thing. So it's probably some sort of... Oops, sub Berry Juice. Well, that could be interesting. And now it's back at full, and it's been unburdened, so... Here's Knockoff. Here's Acrobatics. Is that going to take out Timber? Yes, it is. So, Drifloon is right back in it. And Chinchou's been chunked. I think Chinchou, when it comes in, is going to be at 30%. So that's not too good. So, ZoroarkForever is going to go for the Will-O-Wisp on its Scrafty. Despite being burned, Drifloon still gets chunked for 50. Recycle? What? Berry Juice is stupid, dude. But there's Recycle. Does Unburden stack? Like, I wouldn't imagine that it does. Like, I would imagine that you, like, Recycle, activate Berry Juice, and then your Unburden goes away, and then it comes back up. But that'd be interesting to figure out, so... Anyways, he just decides to Acrobatics. Scraggy's gonna hang on with 1%. The thing is, though, is that when there's a Mienfoo, there's a way. So there's Knockoff. Aren't these things usually, like, banded? Or sometimes they're, like, Eviolite, or even... I don't know, dude. But I'm guessing because he went for Knockoff right there, it's probably banded. Because he wants to catch the Gothorita. I think that's what it's called. So there's Gothorita, Gothitelle, and then... No, the baby one is Gothita. So, after taking like 4 Sludge Bombs, the Volibee's finally gonna get poisoned. It's unfortunate, but for OP that is. But that was pretty much bound to happen eventually. So I'm guessing just a Restore U-turn comes out, and yeah, there's U-turn. Fungus is gonna switch out Rip Bisharp, so no rocks are gonna go up to harass Volibee even further, but. With Volibee at half and poisoned, I don't really think getting rocks up is a big deal. But it's 3-2 now. And, of course, Crit Sludge Bomb could be annoying. Mienfoo's just going to go for Stone Edge, though. That's actually a 2-hit KO, so... If he Sludge Bombs right here, there's a crit. No poison, though, and Mienfoo has Regenerator, I believe. I don't know if they run it. But Stone Edge is going to come out, and down goes Fungus. I'm guessing Gothita comes in now. And I believe, like I said, this looks to be banded or at least choiced. So Gothita should be able to finish off the Mienfu, and then the Chincha should be able to finish off the Volibee. So there's Thunderbolt. Stone Edge miss. I don't think that mattered because this thing probably has Eviolite and it probably only does like half, but still good on Zoroark to be able to take that game after being at a bit of a disadvantage at Team Preview. But I don't think the Stone Edge miss mattered because Gothita probably could have taken it. KO'd Mienfu, and then Volibee went down. It goes for Thunderbolt, so maybe that's like choice or something, and then that kills Volibee, which is really fat. So maybe it's like Specs. That would probably make a lot of sense because you're trapping fighting types. But good game from ZoroarkForever. He played that game really well, and he didn't even have to really abuse Gothita to win that game, to trap the fightings. He just pretty much outplayed the entire game. Had the luck going his way. I don't really think OP played that badly. He just got straight up outplayed by ZoroarkForever. So good games to both these players. I hope you all enjoy, and later, guys.